Okay, so welcome to episode number, not there, number 22. Okay, so in this episode, I've decided to use exam questions that are before COVID because as we expect the exam to become harder again, so it will be quite right to look at questions before 2021. So today, just by random, I have selected this question that came up. So what we have here is an inductor. So if you don't know this by now, it is in a series with a resistor. Now, I keep saying that, and if you haven't seen the formula sheets, this wordings, yeah, inductor in series with a resistance, not resistor, resistance. So I've already previously used the formula once. Now I'm using this second time, so I give it another take. So what I should be looking at is some question that involve a capacitor in series with a resistor in the future. So nevertheless, I'm just going to straight away put in my equations. So yes, the reactance for the inductors plus the resistors, resistance of the resistors. And that will find me the impedance. And I will say this again. Why is it called impedance? Impedance is the same as resistance, except the impedance, resistance can change due to the frequency. So we need to find another terminology to replace what we normally use resistance for DC circuit, but in AC circuit, we call this resistance impedance. So they're both measured in ohms. That's all you need to worry about. That's exactly that. It's just because we're working in AC, so we can't use the word resistance. Okay? So now looking back, I like to look back in reverse order. I look at what is asked to be calculated first, then I will then work out what needs to be done. So if I want to find the inductance, I can see from the formula sheets the inductance L is equal to 2 pi FL is equal to the reactance. So what I will do is again, so I will write that here. So do I know the inductor? That's exactly what I need to find, right? So therefore inductor is, or inductance is XL over 2 pi F. Okay, so today I have some brainy people in my class, so therefore I'm not going to explain how I convert this, because it's all you do is just divide by 2 pi F. Yep, yep. So do I know frequency? Yes, I do. Do I know pi? Yes, from a calculator. Do I know XL? I don't know what XL is. So what can I do? Well, there are some numbers here I haven't used yet. So for example, there's a current. So current is 0.125 amp. And I have a voltage that I haven't set. Ah, did I not see a formula sheets that also have something called I equal to V over Z? So let me jot this down here. So I have, what's Z then? I know I know V, I can find Z. Okay, not that the fact that I want to find Z, but that's the only variable I can find. So the Z is equal to V over I. Yeah, or R equal V over I, same thing, right? It's Ohm's law. Okay, so if I find Z, then if I know this and I know the resistance already, I can find XL. And if I find XL, I can find the L. Okay, well, is it worth my time? How many marks? Oh, 9 marks, definitely worth my time. Okay, so let's do it. So now we reverse. So we put in 230 divided by 0.125. Okay, someone in the audience, can you tell me what the answers to 230 divided by 0.125, please? Sorry, say that again. 1,840. Yeah, it's ohms, yeah. Okay, good. So then, because I know Z, so I can now put it into, let's call this equation 1. So I'm going to put substitute into my equation 1 to find XL. Yeah? Sorry, I might run out of space in a moment. So Z is 1840 equal to square root of XL square plus R square, which is 560 square. Again, my brainy student today would have straight away know that XL, when you are finding one of those terms, either XL or R, is always a net minus with the same format. So the larger number take away this smaller number. Okay, so if you remember in GCSE Pythagoras, if you're looking for the hypotenuse, it's always a squared plus b squared. If you're looking at for another side, so like a or b is always c squared minus b squared or c squared minus a squared. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is my hypotenuse. Okay, so once again, please can you tell me what is the reactance? Give me 2 more digits. Okay, good. Now, because I'm using this to do further calculations, in exam, we round it to 4 decimal places. Or if you keep it on a calculator, then I will put dot, dot, dot to say that I'm keeping that data on a calculator to use. So, great. The last bit is so easy. We now know this. So it's 1752.7121 divided by 2 pi. What's my frequency? Can you believe it? Students often put in exam, put their hands up and say, oh, I can't do this question because the 50 hertz is not given to me. Because they are expecting the number to be written in the sentences. They don't look at the diagrams, okay? So so you multiply by 50. Again, what is the inductance? 2 decimal places in A level, or 3 significant figure, okay? So, so what's the answer? 5.58. For 1 more mark, what's the unit? Yes. Yeah, the famous Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah? Okay, so, very good character, okay? That's it, 5.58 Henry, yeah?